Well, hello everyone. Hello. I thought I would pop in to say hello to this channel. Before I start, please forgive the hair because it's just gone wild. I'm going to have a cut tomorrow because I thought I would try and get it to grow, but honestly, I don't have the patience and I don't have a hair dryer. So I'm going to go tomorrow to have my hair cut. Side note, every time I walk past a pair of scissors, I think, should I or shouldn't I? Anyway, but that actually is one of the things I wanted to mention to you because I wanted to give you a bit of an update of what's going on in my world. Currently, I am in Northern Ireland. Miss Evie and I are in Northern Ireland, and we are on a town just along the coast to the east of Belfast, and it's where I lived before, so I'm very, very familiar with it. And luckily, fingers crossed, the weather has been pretty good, so I can't complain. It's I'm getting used to it. Mind you, I think I have 4 layers on.
Yeah, somebody's trying to work.
I can't count the number of times I've tried to start this whole thing again. Anyway, I'm in Northern Ireland. I'm going to be here for a couple more weeks, maybe 6-8 weeks. And then the next destination I haven't figured out yet, but I'm working on it. But something happened today and I thought it was very, very interesting, and it will lead me into something that I want to tell you about. I went to get my hair cut because I couldn't stand it any longer. And I called one place and they said they didn't have any appointments. And then I physically got in my car. I went to 3 different hairdressers, and all of them didn't have space for me. One of them, the last one, actually said to me, this woman in the chair is the last appointment of the day. And this was in the middle of the afternoon, but we can't take you today. Which got me thinking, anywhere else, well, specifically in the United States, they would have squeezed me in because they think they would have understood that by me walking out the door, they could have lost me as a client and therefore the money. And I found this very, very amusing, or very, very interesting, because it's exactly what I was trying to get away from, this rush, rush, rush. And I faced that today, whereas really, does it make a difference if I get my hair cut tomorrow or today? But the mindset is completely different here as opposed to where I was living before. They would have pushed me in, they would have got me in and made money. But I've come to the point in my life where that doesn't really float my boat. That's not what I want. I want a slow, peaceful life. Don't get me wrong. I love the city, and I was recently in London. If you've seen my posts on social media, I was in London for a weekend, and I love London. I love the hustle and bustle. But my whole reason for stepping away from that environment was to look at life a little bit differently, like I've always promoted, to take life a little bit slower and to lead a simple life. So I found that very part of my journey is recognizing that that's what you try to step away from. And I'm very grateful that I did. Somebody this morning asked me, well, do you have any regrets? Are you homesick at all? Hand on heart, no, not at all. No regrets, not homesick. Maybe the weather could be better, but it'll be fine. I'll figure it out. But yeah, that's what's happened with me on my journey so far. And I wanted to also stop by and tell you about something that I've put together. It is a 3-week program, which I've called Aligned and at Ease. And it really is directed at living a simple life without stress and overwhelm, and really understanding what's important to you, because what's important to you is different than what's important to me. And it's putting all those pieces together that will help you on your journey to less stress and overwhelm. And if you've watched this channel for a while, because it's been up for many years. That's my whole mindset. That's what I truly, truly believe. And I'd like to think I put the pedal to the metal by doing what I did, because I wasn't happy, and I just decided, I made a decision that that was enough. So that's why I am stopping by today. I would like to invite you to this 3-week program. It's going to be over 3 weekends. It's obviously going to be online, and I would really welcome you to join me. But before you do that, I have set the method I'm going to use is I want to speak to you first. I want to sit down on Zoom and really have a chat to see if there's a mesh and if we can work together, because that's really, really important. And that's the process that if you would like to participate, because the spaces are limited, first we will have a conversation on if this is the right match for you. That is, I would invite you, I'll put the link. I have a calendar, an online calendar, and I'll put that below. And if you'd like to join me, I would love to speak with you to see if we can sort of mesh together. And that's it. So, interesting experiences that I'm having here. I am so grateful that I have taken this step, because I think I've said to you that if I didn't take this step, I don't think I could have looked at myself in the mirror. At the moment, I really don't like looking at myself in the mirror, but I just felt that the fear of staying where I was greater than the fear of the unknown. So you can understand where I was in this point in my life. So that is it. Please comment below. If you have any questions, just give me a holler, because I will come and do a couple of videos on occasionally. The other channel I have is more about my travels. This is more about my mindset and my thoughts along my way. And I wish everyone a good day. And you know my tagline, stay well, stay safe, and toodles.